Let's do a movement today that will help you if you experience low back pain. You're going to want to grab a strap with a buckle and then make a really big loop with it. So you're going to make sure that the strap stays in a loop and make it kind of the longest loop that you can, and then come on down onto your back. You'll start lying on constructive rest with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and just get a sense of how the back of your head, your shoulder blades, your rib cage, and your pelvis are in contact with the ground. And then just feel your body breathe. Breathe through your nose if you can. And we're going to take this big loop and you're going to put it around the ball of one of your feet. So I've got it around my left foot, and I'm going to take the other end and I'm going to loop it over my wrists and then extend my leg to be straight. So my left leg is in the air and my right foot is on the ground. Now you could experiment with extending your right leg out. And if that creates too much pull in your leg or you feel pull across your hips, just leave your foot bent, so your knee bent, your foot on the floor to start. And what we're going to do is move in synchronicity the leg and the arm. So we're going to start to let the leg come towards the floor, your arms will come towards your waist, and then bring them back up. And probably it's not the shoulders that will limit your movement, it's going to be the sensation in the back of your leg. So we're looking for where can you move with total ease. Coordinating arms and legs. Now, after you've done this a few times, if you're feeling like, okay, that feels pretty good, try extending your leg, the other leg out. So the right leg's on the floor, and now let that other left leg and arms move and see what it's like. Your range might become a bit smaller. And remember to breathe as you're doing this. Okay, let's switch sides. So you can undo that side, and before you go to the other side, check in with your body. What do you notice about the back of your head, your shoulder blades, your rib cage, and your pelvis? You might notice particularly a difference in that left side pelvis. It might be that you're aware of something you weren't aware of, or maybe it's coming in contact with the floor differently. So let's put the strap around the ball of the right foot now, and then loop the strap again over both wrists. And again, start with the left leg bent, and just let that leg begin to move towards the floor. Arms will come towards your body, and then go in the other direction. Keep the movement nice and slow, nice and easy. We're not going to force anything. And after you've done a few of these, go ahead and let that other leg, your left leg, can come out on the floor. If it feels like it's too much, go back to having that knee bent foot on the floor. And see what your range is when you do it this way. I can tell that mine is a little bit shorter. Let's go 2 more times. And then you can take that strap off, set it to the side, and come back into constructive rest. And let's recheck. Notice the back of your head against the floor. Notice your shoulder blades. Notice your rib cage. And notice your pelvis. Does it feel any different than when you began? Anywhere in that back body? Are you touching the floor differently? Are you aware of imbalances that you weren't aware of before? All of that information is good information to have. So if you experience low back pain on the regular, this is a great move to do to help out your low back.